Greetings, agents, and welcome to our 10th anniversary celebration for Tom Clancy's The Division. Hard to believe it's been a full decade of fighting the good fight, tweaking those loadouts just right, and closing those car doors almost tight. I'm your host, Chris Waters, and during our show today, you'll hear from the developers of The Division 2 and The Division Resurgence about what's happening now and what's coming up soon. Here's how the show's gonna play out. First off, we're gonna take a little cover-to-cover dash down memory lane with a teaser for an upcoming retrospective on The Division, the game that started it all. Next, it's over to The Division 2, where the celebrations are kicking off today with a special anniversary season live now. And you're gonna get the full breakdown on this massive month-long event from Massive themselves. Then we'll look to the future of The Division 2 and what's shaping up to be a very exciting year ahead, with plenty of new plans on the way, no matter how you like to play, and a surprise or two to boot. After that, The Division Resurgence has big news to share and some details about the in-game rewards awaiting you in the upcoming free-to-play mobile game if you've played The Division 2 and vice versa. Finally, we'll flow right into a live discussion with the developers themselves as they dive deeper into today's topics and answer your questions over on the Division Game Twitch channel. So, let's proceed. It's time for a glimpse into the past of The Division before we turn our attentions to the future.
I remember very vividly how sitting like on launch day, I was sitting in the live ops room, which is basically a room with a bunch of screens that are showing the server status, and I was watching this graph, which is basically like the player count. So I was just sitting there like completely mesmerized and praying that there wouldn't be a big dip. And there were no dips. The game was stable. The graphs just kept going up, and they were going up, and what a fantastic feeling.
March 2016 marked the birth of Tom Clancy's The Division, kicking off a decade of development, evolution, and experiences, both for players and developers. This is 10 years of The Division.
I'm not gonna lie, it makes me a little nostalgic to think back to that feeling of walking on those New York City streets for the first time in The Division and just seeing the incredible level of detail, telling stories on every street corner. So good. And then the Underground, the Survival, Last Stand DLC each had this kind of different take on the core mechanics of the game. I mean, there's a reason it had legs. And even today, after all the quality of life improvements, the 4K 60 FPS updates on current gen consoles, The Division still has the juice. So, if you want to see more, keep an eye on The Division social channels for the full release of that retrospective. Now, we're going to talk about The Division 2 because that's where the anniversary celebration is underway. Let's hear from the Division 2 developers themselves about this special anniversary season and all it has in store.
To celebrate 10 years of The Division, starting today, we've rolled out a special anniversary season in The Division 2 with something new happening each week.
This special celebratory season is the perfect blend of nostalgia and fresh content, bringing exciting activities and rewards that we can't wait for you to experience.
The 4-week anniversary celebration includes 2 brand new global events inspired by the original game, each offering gameplay challenges and exclusive rewards. The first is Ambush, where a damage multiplier of up to 200% is applied. The multiplier increases while you remain stationary, but decreases as you move and change positions. The second is Assault, where damage dealt to enemies within a certain range delivers a 200% damage multiplier.
We're also bringing back a fan-favorite weapon from The Division, the iconic exotic LMG Big Alejandro. You can grab it on the free rewards track until the end of March.
The entire Tom Clancy universe is coming together to celebrate The Division, with 6 new tactical uniforms from across the Splinter Cell, Rainbow Six Siege, and Ghost Recon franchises. Progress through the anniversary pass to unlock these new uniforms, allowing you to gear up your agent in the shoes of some of your favorite Clancy heroes.
For our big celebration, we also wanted to give players a completely new experience of The Division, so we have released a limited time game mode, Realism. Available only during the anniversary season and exclusive to Warlords of New York, with the expansion being free to play for all Division 2 players during anniversary. Expect action-focused combat with reduced time to kill and realistic weapon damage based on bullet caliber. The mode also offers classic realism elements like reduced UI, limited HUD, no health regeneration, scarce ammo, and longer skill cooldowns. Tense and unforgiving, Realism mode is your chance to experience The Division like never before.
When The Division 2 was released 7 years ago, it earned praise for its world building and visuals. Since then, video games have continued to evolve, and with our anniversary celebration, we saw a perfect opportunity to reinvest in the visual quality of the world. With today's update, we've added a visual upgrade featuring refined shadows and fog, improved lighting and reflections, a range of material updates to the surfaces to look more realistic, and many other improvements. The improvements allow for a richer, more immersive experience with sharper details and improved textures that make locations feel more alive and truer to the game's world, all while keeping performance smooth.
Lastly, what's a celebration without presents? To show our appreciation for your continued support, every The Division 2 player will receive an exclusive anniversary hoodie featuring our beloved Tommy the Bear. A little something to keep you safe on your next mission.
And there's more. If you tune in to any partner Division 2 Twitch streams, you can earn Clancy-themed rewards, including unique weapon skins, trophies, as well as named and exotic caches. The anniversary season has something for everyone, so jump in and enjoy.
The anniversary season is already underway in The Division 2, so dive in and start enjoying the festivities as you tackle Realism mode on one screen and have another screen open to earn those Twitch drops. That's the perfect second screen experience, if you ask me. And remember, the Warlords of New York expansion is free this month if you own The Division 2, complete with those visual upgrades you just heard about. Now, if you don't own The Division 2, then I have got a deal for you, my friend, and that is up to 90% off. Up to 90% off is so much off, it's barely any on. And hey, if you have the game already, think about picking it up for a friend that you want to roll with, because the future is looking bright, and that is just what our next segment is all about. The next year of The Division 2.
This is a massive year for The Division 2, and this month being just the beginning.
With it being our anniversary year, we wanted to ensure that we deliver a full year of exciting content for all our players.
It has never been a better time to be an agent.
In April, we kickstart our new season, Rise Up, calling agents to come together to take on the Black Tusk with the introduction of new features centered around increasing the challenge but also making agents more powerful. To celebrate the anniversary year though, the promise of seasons is so much more.
Beyond new special events, features, revamps, gear and weapons, it is our ambition to also deliver on some of your biggest requests this coming year. This includes PvP-focused balancing updates and content, crossplay, with it never being a better time for agents to come together no matter the platform, and lastly, the reintroduction of the highly appreciated classified assignments, allowing agents to uncover new stories in bespoke missions each season. 2 years ago, we released Paradise Lost, the first incursion in The Division 2. Challenging the most skilled of agents, we saw waves of you answer the call.
Knowing these agents are now looking for their next challenge, we are happy to reveal that this year we will release our second incursion, taking agents to an entirely new location that will push them to the brink.
Survivors is the return of winter survival to the Division franchise, with improvements and bold new additions to the extraction experience. As you deploy into a Washington, D.C. completely transformed by a deadly snowstorm, you'll have to fight both the elements and the enemy factions, alongside or against other agents.
The team is making good progress. focusing hard on making a systemic experience where the cold weather impacts much more than the mood. We are building survivors with our players, and we are happy to already be doing close testing with further plans. We can't wait for you to play it.
But that's not all for this year.
With some jam-packed seasons and highly requested updates, plus a new incursion and that new DLC exploring Central Park, the anniversary season is just the start of a big year for The Division 2. And that's not the only new Division action you can look forward to, because we turn our attention now to The Division Resurgence, the first full-fledged Division game on mobile. The dev team has a fresh look at this free-to-play game in motion, and some big news to share.
Last month, we had the chance to join the Elite Task Force here at Massive, and it was an incredible experience, meeting the community, playing together, sharing feedbacks. It is always the best feeling when we see our players enjoying the game we have been crafting for so long. Today, we're excited to share a major update with you, but enough talking, let's have a look.
You and your kind. Your days are over. All it took was a hyped-up flu to tear it all down.
Morning, Agent. You missed Santa. And the following weeks, too.
I've been out for a month.
First wave agents like you are now a rare breed. Most are either MIA, KIA, or rogue. The city needs you.
To all units, they got RPGs and machine guns. I'm not sure how long we can hold.
The Rikers are convicts! Maniacs and murderers!
So the cleaners are back, huh?
Sounds like you met the latest addition to the numbnuts of Manhattan. They call themselves the Free Men.
We'll get through this. We'll rebuild.
Your division, aren't you? Where were you? You were supposed to protect us, damn it! It's not over. Not by a long shot.
Come. Let's play.
Intruders have been spotted in the tunnels.
Let them have
it. We're looking at a possible full-scale national civil war, unless we stop them.
That's right, the game is set to release on March 31st. So now is a perfect time to pre-register to make sure you can jump in on day one and secure exclusive rewards. If you are on iOS, you can now pre-order as well. If you already pre-register on Android, double check that your registration is still active so you don't miss out. You have been waiting for this moment. We can't wait to welcome you all in the Division Resurgence. We also have something special for the Division veterans. If you play both Resurgence and The Division 2, you'll unlock exclusive rewards. And now, I leave you with Jonathan, who wants to show you around New York City.
Hello everyone, Jonathan here. Today, I'll be introducing you to a short walkthrough of what you can expect from our game at launch. Resurgence is a brand new Division title, faithful to the experience of the original games, but built specifically to be playable from anywhere on mobile. In Resurgence, you'll play a first-wave agent in a brand new story, taking place in Manhattan after the events of Division 1. For this walkthrough, I've teamed up with my friend Erwan, and we head out in the open world towards a mission that we want to complete. On our way, we cross the path of another player. In Resurgence, the open world is shared, allowing agents to spontaneously meet. That player seems friendly and well-equipped, so we invite him to join our team, and we start the mission together. In this mission, we must reclaim a radio station from the Freemen, a new enemy faction introduced in Resurgence. In Resurgence, you can expect intense cover shooter gameplay, as in the original games, rewarding precision and tactical thinking. The Freemen oppose a fierce resistance, but thanks to the complementarities of our specializations, we can make short work of them. In Resurgence, each specialization comes with specific skills, offering a unique, curated playstyle. You pick one when you create your agent, unlock new ones as you progress in the game, and can freely swap between them when outside of combat. After navigating through rooftops and the radio station floors, we finally reach the Freeman leader. Time for a boss fight.
I'm lighting you up like a Christmas tree. Repairs on the way.
We finally take the boss down and are rewarded with some sweet loot, allowing us to refine our character build. In Resurgence, you can expect hundreds of customization options, from apparel cosmetics to RPG items, with ton of gameplay effects to customize your playstyle. Weapons, gear pieces, skill mods, and even new types of SHD tech items that push the build crafting options even further. Now emboldened by our success in the mission, we decide to go hunt for more loot. It's time for us to face the dangers of the Dark Zone.
Thank you, Jonathan. If you want to see more Resurgence gameplay, stick around until the end of the show. Being part of this anniversary means a lot to us. We're humbled to join this amazing Division community with a new platform and new content. We can't wait to play with you very soon. Until then, make sure you register now and get ready for launch.
Now, if you're watching this live on March 3rd, the show is far from over. The Division development team will be joining this broadcast live from Sweden to dive deeper into all the Celebration news and to answer your questions in the chat at twitch.tv/The Division Game. Just hang tight for 2 quick reminders. First up, The Division 2 is on sale for up to 90% off, and the anniversary season is underway. That means unique rewards, visual upgrades, realism mode, and best of all, Warlords of New York. The expansion is free to play for all Division 2 owners for the duration of the celebration. And on March 31st, you can dive into the brand new story of the Division Resurgence for free. So make sure you're pre-ordered on iOS or pre-registered on Android. And remember, you'll have in-game rewards waiting for you there if you've played the Division 2, as well as some goodies delivered back into your Division 2 stash just for playing Resurgence. Now, on behalf of the many, many creative and hardworking folks at Ubisoft Studios around the world who dedicate so much to bring you these amazing games, thank you for playing. And on behalf of me, your host, Chris Waters, thanks for watching. And with that, it's time to get live over in Sweden. So please sit tight as the massive team takes it away.